Sirens slice through the calm evening. A trio of police cars approach a grand 23-story building. Their arrival stirs the air with curiosity, a silent hush falling over the bustling grand foyer as eyes turn towards them. The officers step out, led by Detective Lam, their somber black uniforms a stark contrast to the luxurious surroundings. The receptionist, Alina, swallows her nerves as Detective Lam addresses her, his words carrying an undercurrent of urgency. He needs to visit Tengku Beans' penthouse on the 21st floor. Alina, her voice a tremulous whisper, guides him to the elevators, handing over an access card marked with code Pier 8 Clang. The officers step into the elevator, their radios crackling with cold, unsettling voices. As the doors close, a sense of anticipation hangs heavily in the air. With a swipe of the access card, they ascend, disappearing into the heart of the mystery. The elevator doors open to reveal an opulent world, a stark contrast to the tension that fills the air. The grandeur of the penthouse is a dazzling spectacle, with warm white walls that seem to glow under the shimmering lights. Thick, plush carpets of red and gray cushion each step, while a delicate scent of lavender and vanilla wafts through the air, a silent testament to the attention to detail in this lavish residence. In the midst of this elegance stands Alicia, Tengku Beans' wife. Even in her distress, she exudes grace and poise, welcoming the officers into their home. Her attire, a sleek black pair of pants paired with a satin pink blouse, is accented with a tastefully chosen scarf that wraps around her neck, mirroring the shades of her outfit. Close behind Alicia are the couple's two sons, Akanji and Kyrie. Despite their young ages, the brothers carry themselves with a maturity that belies their years. Akanji, on the brink of adulthood at 17, stands tall beside his younger brother, Kyrie, a 15-year-old with a gaze that holds a depth of understanding beyond his years. Both boys extend their hands in greeting, their faces etched with worry. As the officers step further into the penthouse, the tasteful decor reflects the refined tastes of its inhabitants. Yet beneath the surface of this picture-perfect scene, there's a palpable tension, a sense of unease that permeates the air, tainting the beauty that surrounds them. Despite the elegance that surrounds them, worry hangs heavy in the air. Alicia's voice trembles as she reveals the unsettling news. Tengku Beans has been missing since yesterday. The words hang heavy in the room, like a thick fog that refuses to lift. For someone as punctual and predictable as Tengku Beans, this uncharacteristic absence sets off alarm bells. The family's anxiety is palpable, their distress painted on their faces like a canvas of worry and fear. Akanji, the older of Tengku Beans' sons, fidgets nervously, his schoolboy bravado slipping away. His younger brother, Kyrie, clings to his mother, his eyes wide with anxiety. They might be young, but they understand the gravity of the situation. Detective Lam, a seasoned officer with over 2 decades of experience under his belt, immediately springs into action. His team scatters throughout the luxurious penthouse, scouring each room for any potential leads. The detective's eyes, sharp and discerning, flicker around the room, absorbing every detail. Alicia, despite her worry, answers Detective Lam's questions with as much composure as she can muster. She reveals that Tengku Beans did not answer his phone calls and that his assistant, Amy, confirmed that he left the office the day before and hadn't returned. It's unlike him to vanish without a trace, she stresses. Her voice barely above a whisper, the detective's mind races, piecing together the puzzle of Tengku Beans' disappearance. The wealthy businessman, the loving father and husband, has vanished into thin air. As Detective Lam delves deeper into the mystery, the stakes grow higher. Every second that ticks by without a trace of Tengku Beans adds to the family's mounting concern. As the evening draws on, the penthouse remains abuzz with activity. The police continue their investigation, their radios crackling with updates. The air is thick with anticipation, the silence broken only by the occasional murmur of conversation and the distant hum of the city below. As the mystery deepens, one thing is clear. The path ahead is fraught with intrigue and suspense. The disappearance of Tengku Beans is only the beginning of a tale shrouded in mystery, a tale that promises to keep us on the edge of our seats.